Hey, this is DJ Fish, and we've got a chick flick on today's FischToGo movie reviews.
That's the picture.
Welcome to my 82nd day of my 100 Days, 100 Movies challenge. It feels like a daily anniversary, and the 82nd anniversary is the chick flick one. Now, I only say that because this film is primarily made of the female variety. But considering this is one of Judd Apatow's creations, this is not your ordinary chick flick. So here's another comedy box office smash that, like 2009's The Hangover, I didn't get to see. Like if this were some Occupy movement, I'd be in the 1% of people who did not see this movie. But now, I have nothing to complain about. And for those of you that have just been clamoring for my own opinion of the movie, you're gonna get it right now. Here's 2011's next gross-out comedy called Bridesmaids. Because you're usually the bridesmaid, never the bride. And when you are the bride, you better get your ass ready for some... well, I don't know, because I won't be one. But let's take a look at what will hopefully be a happily ever after.
I'm engaged. Oh my God! He asked me last night. What is happening? So will you be my maid of honor? Of course I will.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
No, just whatever. Throw the bachelorette party.
Yeah.
The shower and...
Oh my God.
Let's go meet the rest of the bridal party.
Come on. You have to punch it a couple times.
You remember my cousin Rita? They just bought a new house. It is gorgeous.
I wouldn't know. I only see the kitchen and the laundry room and the ceiling in my bedroom. Sometimes the floor.
This is Becca from work.
This is your husband? Oh no, I don't know him. I'm single.
I was so distraught when I was single.
And I'm fine being by myself.
Oh, Becca. This is Dougie's sister, Megan.
You must be Annie's fella.
I'm not with him.
I'm glad he's single, because I'm gonna climb that like a tree.
You have to meet Helen.
You're so pretty.
You're so cute. Did you come from work?
What did I just get myself into? Bridesmaids stars SNL alum Kritsten Wiig as Annie. She's a somewhat down on her luck girl whose BFF Lillian is about to get married. She has asked that Annie be her maid of honor, which requires a little more than she's used to. She meets the rest of the bridal party, who aren't exactly the most ladylike lights in the shed. But she becomes incredibly jealous of Helen, who she fears is trying to stand her up and replace her as her maid of honor. So things get worse, like Annie can't seem to control herself, and her friendship with Lillian is on the fritz. Basically, Annie must really sort out her priorities in order to get her life back on track. Now, this really does seem like a smart and bold move on Judd Apatow's part. So far, you've had a few comedies that have been male-centric with acceptable jokes. But now you have this sense of humor blended with mostly females. With Bridesmaids, he has a movie that can really appeal to anybody, as long as they're over the age of 18. And believe me, I found it to be quite funny. It sort of has these sparks of genius that make you laugh long after the joke is over. And I think it's more in part thanks to the awesome Bridesmaids themselves. Both SNL stars Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph are a wonderful pair. And the Bridesmaids, especially Melissa McCarthy, give it their all to entertain us. It's as if they took the notion that women characters aren't well written and just threw it in the garbage. Because these girls hit their intended targets every time in this film. And if you're wondering about the story, it doesn't get too tiresome. But the problem is it doesn't exactly feel complete either. For a comedy that gets better and more comfortable with every other minute, I just did not care for maybe the last half hour of the film. It didn't seem to care whether or not its potential subplots were resolved. It doesn't really touch upon or reflect loving relationships. And the ending just left me hanging there hoping something would just fly in and save its structure all from collapsing. Yeah. Bit disappointed there. And at that point, it kind of put the film in a whole perspective that its comedy structure wasn't all too original. So yes, I think Bridesmaids strikes gold in many spots that are scattered throughout. And its cast puts me in a heart filled with glee. But it just could have capped off everything at its peak, and it just didn't. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I don't like saying that, but that's how I feel. So I'd end up giving Bridesmaids a solid B. B for Bridesmaids. Who would have thunk it? If you have seen Bridesmaids before, and I'm assuming most of you have, what did you guys think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? And why? Leave one of those comments down below, and if you like any of my reviews or would just like to continue on my 100 Days, 100 Movies challenge, then you can subscribe up above. I keep saying the clock is ticking, guys. We have 18 days left in this challenge, so keep those suggestions and recommendations coming. And don't forget one of these guys. Big on screen. And once again, I'm DJ Fish for FischToGo Movie Reviews. Movie reviews on the go.
That's the picture.